Welcome back to the Infield Plaza at the world's most famous racetrack, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We have a huge crowd on hand, and now it's time to welcome another couple of guests from the most famous name in racing, Scuderia Ferrari. This is Kimi Räikkönen and Felipe Massa.
Hey. Good to see you. Thanks. Hey, Felipe. Welcome.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I think the obvious question on everybody's mind is, what has happened at Ferrari? After a dominant start to the season, things haven't quite gone your way of late. Kimi, what can you tell us?
I think so. Yeah, we had a good, strong start of the season. The last few races has been quite difficult, but hopefully now we are in a more normal circuits than the last two. So we can get back in the right place where we used to be and where we belong to be. So we do the best what we can and see what happens here.
Felipe, how does it feel to come to Indianapolis? I mean, American race fans always seem to be supportive of Ferrari.
Yeah, that's...
You can just hear them, look.
Yeah, that's really amazing. Amazing to come here, amazing to see the crowd, the people really supporting Formula One, especially Ferrari. So I'm really love to come here, you know, see the people and also the atmosphere we have here in America.
And we don't want this necessarily to be a racing show. I want to know more about their personalities. Kimi, I didn't know you had a tattoo like this. When did you get that tattoo?
It was beginning of this year.
I did for him. I did for him.
You did it? Does it represent anything in particular?
No, it's just a tattoo. And
besides his bad drawing?
Kimi, I don't... cheap shot from the announcer. Kimi, I'm sure you know that your reputation generally is to be very reserved, very quiet, and yet the pictures that wind up in the newspapers show a very different side of your personality. You enjoy a good time. What would you like fans to know about Kimi Räikkönen, the man? How do you like to spend your time?
I think so. Outside of racing, I spend my time same like any other people here. So I see my friends, have fun, and just relax. So that's what I do. And of course, when you're working, many people are different than on their own time. So I think so. There's two ways of looking me. So I enjoy life as much as anybody else. So.
Now, I think you guys represent both of those points of view. Kimi, you're fairly reserved. Felipe, you are a very emotional guy, it would seem. I mean, I remember those scenes in Malaysia and Bahrain, and you seem to be the happiest man on the planet. Is that the guy you are?
Well, I'm Brazilian. So.
Anybody here from Brazil? Anybody here from Brazil?
Yeah,
look at this over here.
Many people.
So, we know that you boys make a lot of money. I'm not sure who stitched up your shorts here, but can you just stand up for a second, Felipe? Stand up, just stand up. Where'd you buy the shorts?
Well, it's just to show that we're not making a lot of money.
Trying to prove a point. Now, the amazing thing to me is, I looked at your favorite television show. His favorite television show is 24
hours.
I didn't even think you'd watch something like that.
Yeah, I really enjoy. You know, Jack Bauer is my idol. So.
And ladies and gentlemen, he is not on the payroll of our network. I just want everybody to know that coming in.
Hopefully, I can be like Jack Bauer in Formula One, so it will be fantastic.
Kimi, have you ever taken him out for a good night?
Yeah, we have had some good.
I've never seen
together.
his pictures.
He's been lucky then.
Different guys get to Formula One in different ways. You, Kimi, spent a long time in karts, better part of a decade in your native Finland. then a couple of seasons of Formula Renault, a fairly low-powered support series, and then whammo, right into a Formula One car with Sauber. Do you think, would you have done it differently if you had it to do over, or was that appropriate to you?
I think so was the easiest way to get in there. And, I did one full season, I think so 24 races in a car race before I ended up in Formula One. But I think so I would say I had good people to helping me, and I was lucky in one way that I was in the right place, right time, and then I had the chance to have a test, and I was good enough for them. So it's the quickest way probably what you can get in Formula One. So I'm happy how the things went. Maybe I was a bit young on that time. I didn't have much experience, but everything turned out to be good. So I don't have any complaints. I wouldn't change anything.
And now you're helping young drivers. You have your own Formula 3 team. You have several racing teams. What are your thoughts about bringing young drivers along into the sport?
Yeah, of course, we always wanted to have some kind of team with my managers, and now we have Formula 3 and Formula BMW team in England, and it's nice to try to help people, but of course it's for us more maybe hobby than more serious. We have a good team, but we try to help and try to get the people where they want to be, but it's not always easy, but if you can help even a little bit, I think it's such a good thing. So.
Well, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule this weekend to come up and chat with us. Best of luck to you both. Kimi Räikkönen, Felipe Massa from Ferrari. We'll take a break and return with more Formula One Live from Indianapolis, kicking off the U.S. Grand Prix weekend. So stick around. We'll be right back.